When you start Do-more Designer, it automatically checks for software and firmware updates, assuming you're connected to the internet, of course. Here I see that the firmware on my processor needs to be updated. So I hit download, and we get this dialog telling us we're about to download the latest firmware to the images directory. So we'll do that. And we now have that firmware on the local PC. If you need to manually check for updates, just go to Help, Check for Updates. We don't need to do that right now, of course, because we just did it. Keep in mind, we only downloaded the updates to this computer. We haven't transferred them to the PLC yet. To do that, we need to make sure we're connected to a processor. So I'm just going to open an existing project and connect to the PLC here on the desk. Well, now that we're connected, all we have to do is hit the System Information button. What we're interested in is this portion of the dialog right here. I'm looking for asterisks, and I see an asterisk on the firmware OS right here. That tells me that the processor has a different OS than the one I just downloaded. So I hit Update. There's that file we just downloaded, and we say Update. Are we sure we want to do this? Yep. On my computer, this takes about a minute, so I'll fast forward through this part. Now, it's normal to see these COM errors down here at the bottom. Don't worry about that. As long as you get this System Update Complete dialog, everything's good to go. Note that the asterisks are cleared and our processor OS is up to date. Check out the help in this dialog to get more details on doing firmware updates. One side note, suppose your computer is not connected to the internet. How do you do updates now? Easy. You can always grab the latest software updates for free directly from the Automation Direct website. Just install that on a computer that is connected to the internet and use it to fetch the updated files. You'll find the firmware updates in this folder under Do-more Designer, Bin, Images. Pick the module you're working with. I'm working with the processor. And these are all the images that the processor needs to be updated with. Simply copy those files and then take them over to the computer that's not on the internet, drop them in the exact same folder, and then go through the normal update process where you click on System Info and look for the asterisks. Be sure to check out the other videos in this series for more ways to get up and running quickly with the Do-more PLC and the Do-more Designer. And as always, send us any suggestions or comments you may have. We appreciate the feedback. Spend less, do more from Automation Direct.